Hey guys, before I start this video, I wanted to just kind of do a little bit of an update because I know I'm a little bit late on this week's video. But my name is Logan, if you guys have never been here before, and I am a graduating senior this year, so this time has been kind of rough, kind of going through a lot of different emotions, and they're all like coming at all of us 20 times like more so than they would for a normal graduating senior, just because of the current situation for the class of 2020. But this week and like half of last week has been just like storming and cloudy and rainy every single day, and I just started a new job where I have been doing like the super early morning shifts at like 4 a.m. 3 a.m. so I have to be up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So coming home and not seeing sunshine has really like taken a toll on my body, and it's just been like really rough trying to adjust to the sleep schedule while also not having any sun. I've said in previous videos before that the weather really affects my moods. Not like if there's just like one rainy day I'm not going to be like in a bad mood, but when it's for like over a week and I haven't seen the sunshine, it's really rough on me, and I just can't find like productivity and motivation to do anything, and I wasn't in the mood to be filming an advice video when I'm not in a good mood. But yeah, anyway, I've just been like wanted to do a little update because I know that I'm late on this week's video, and I always try not to be, but I wasn't. Like, I didn't want to film when I was in a bad mood, and today is kind of the first day where I've like kind of look put together. I have sweatpants on, but it's freezing in my house, and I figured this is better than a sweatshirt, so here we go. So I wrote down on a piece of paper here some high school advice for you guys, because that's what this week's video is. It is high school advice from a graduating senior. I have been wanting to make this video ever since I was a freshman, because I watched a lot of these when I was going into my freshman year, and now my TikTok is full of tips for college freshmen, which is like crazy. I can't even fathom that I'm 18 years old and I'm about to go to college, and this is how my high school experience is ending. But besides the point, I am going to help you guys out, whether you are an incoming freshman, whether you're about to be a sophomore, a junior, a senior. I'm gonna have tips for all of you. So the first two things that I have on this list, I kind of want to combine because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I just need to combine them. The first one is live it up, because these are, you know, the golden days, the good old days, the glory days, like all of those songs say, all of the coming of age movies. This really is it. You get to be in high school for 4 years. I got to be in high school for 3.75, but it's fine. You only get so much time to be a teenager and to be in high school, and pretty much your whole life you're groomed to be excited for high school. I know 6-year-old me was like, oh, high school's gonna be like High School Musical. It isn't, but it is so much better in so many ways. I know high school is a really tough time for a lot of people, and it is kind of a time to not only find yourself, but to kind of find how you fit into the world of other people finding themselves at the exact same time, and chances are you probably haven't found yourself when you leave high school. I had the best high school experience because I really did live it up, really take advantage of it, and believe them when they say it goes fast, because the days might feel long, but the years surely are short. I think there's a whole bunch of information, but I talk fast, so it's fine. Number 3 is one that I feel super passionately about, and it has brought so much joy to my life, and it is to join extracurriculars. Number 1, because they're fun and they give you a chance to meet so many people. I'm going to make like a college like applications, my experience kind of video all meshed into one here in a couple of weeks, and I will talk more about the importance of extracurriculars, because my application literally like was driven by extracurriculars, okay? And I will talk more about that later, but extracurriculars are so important. They're so time consuming. Trust me, I know I was in like 12, but they're so worth it. Looking back at like my times in drama club and student council and dance and youth group and all of that stuff is like little blessings into my heart. So join stuff you're interested in, and even if it's just like one thing, you know, you might end up loving it and meeting some really cool people. Number 4 is to study for the ACT. I promise it'll pay off. I started studying for the ACT like maybe like the beginning of my sophomore year. The first time I took it was the beginning of my sophomore year in September, and then I started studying after that because I wanted to take it one time just to see how I did. I took the test 7 times. I will talk more about this in my college video because I'm gonna go on a whole rant. But I took like 3 classes. One was like a week-long ACT class in the summer, and then I took 2 weekend seminars, and my score did go up. So study for the ACT. I promise it'll pay off. Number 5 is that your GPA does matter. It's not like the be-all end-all, but it matters. Take AP classes, take dual credit classes if you guys have them, or like IB. I don't have IB, I don't really know what it is, but IB or like college classes that will boost your GPA, because GPA is a big component on scholarship and merit award charts for colleges, and it kind of coincides with your ACT. So get that GPA so that if you can get that ACT score, you can get way more money for college. Number 6 is to challenge yourself, and I just wrote challenge yourself because that can mean so many different things for so many different people. Challenging yourself could be joining a club, or talking to a teacher, or going up to someone in your class and just like telling them that you like their shirt. But high school is a time to grow and push yourself to do things out of your comfort zone. Number 7 is to put yourself out there. This kind of goes with challenge yourself, but I have made so many friends just from like talking to them about a movie, or talking to them about the store that they bought their shoes at. Like, if you hear someone talking about something that interests you and it's like not a creepy eavesdropping situation, hop in, talk to them, ask to sit at their lunch table. Like, I know that the culture that we live in makes high school, or glamorizes high school as kind of this like really scary place where everyone hates each other except for the 5 people that they're friends with. And at least with my experience, it could be different for those of you who are already in high school. It's not like that at all. I mean, of course there have been instances where I've seen someone being mean to another person, or someone saying a rude comment, or being rude to a teacher, but the world is so full of good people. Number 8 is don't worry too much about what others think of you. Now this kind of, when I say this, I don't mean like be mean to people, because for me, I worry about what people think of me when it comes to my personality and how I treat other people. Like, I don't want someone thinking that I'm rude because I'm not. So that's when I worry. But like me liking Taylor Swift, I'm the Taylor Swift girl, and I really don't care. Everybody has different interests, and just don't worry if you like to wear that outfit and someone else doesn't. Like, 10 years from now, it's not going to matter, and you're going to be living your own life outside of this little bubble. So number 9 is to go to sporting events at least once. I made it my goal this year to go to a baseball game and a tennis match, and because I have never been to one, and of course the seasons got canceled, so I couldn't go to sporting events, because there is nothing, and I say nothing, like a high school football game. Like, sitting in the high school football games, I was like, oh, it's a high school football game, but now looking back at it, I'm like, bro, it's a freaking high school football game. So go to sporting events, because they are memories that you're gonna remember forever, and they're kind of like a little movie moment, even if you go to one football game throughout your whole 4 years. Also, support the arts. Go to plays, go to musicals, go to competitions, support the arts. Number 10 is to let yourself learn lessons. And sometimes letting yourself learn lessons is a lesson you've got to learn, and I'm here to teach you it. Sometimes you have to realize that things happen to you in life to teach you something, and as soon as you realize that, the world is so much more positive and so much more open. If you let yourself like think about how the bad things that happen to you will teach you something, high school is so much easier, and life is so much easier and so much brighter and so much more positive. So number 11 goes out specifically to seniors and when you get to your senior year. So I'm going to go more in depth to this in my college video, but I kind of wanted to just touch on it a little bit. But senior year, you're gonna have so much free time. I know at least at my school I had like one actual class I had to do. Use your free time and apply to colleges that have free apps and random scholarships that you can find through a scholarship search on Google or through a college's community scholarship website, something. Think of organizations that you are part of or businesses that you go to in your community and see if they have scholarship. Number 12 is to volunteer and do community service a lot. Number one, it is good to do community service. It teaches you a lot about yourself and your world. I've also learned to think about how fortunate I am and how grateful I am for the things that I have. And it is an added bonus that volunteer work looks good on college applications. 13 is one I feel very strongly about, and one that I like. This is just kind of like a practice that I've done throughout my whole life, but it's make connections with teachers and keep in touch with them. So both of my parents are teachers, so like my whole life has kind of been like growing up in school, I guess you can say, and I'm still in contact with a lot of my elementary school teachers and my middle school teachers, basically for the sole fact that I love school and like they know my family just because of my parents. But keep in touch with these teachers because teachers, they're like freaking superheroes and they can help you so much. Number 14 is to go to school dances. Okay, hear me out. I know that school dances aren't everyone's thing. I get it. There are just people who don't like being in crowded rooms or don't get it or don't really think it's a good use of their time. But try to go to at least one. Coming from a girl who didn't get to have her senior prom, they are like the best memories. I remember leaving junior prom and I was like, that was literally so fun. Number 15 is to make a high school playlist. I'm actually in the process of doing this right now. I have had a senior year playlist all year and I'm constantly adding songs to it. I am planning, I'm in the process, like I said, I'm going through like my whole library and trying to like pinpoint songs that remind me of specific memories. For example, like September by Earth, Wind and Fire will always remind me of my homecoming because my homecoming this year was on September 21st. So Long Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton was blaring on the bus ride home from my college program last summer on one of our field trips that we did. Always takes me back. Or Sweet Caroline reminds me of football games, my field trip to plant trees freshman year. Like, it reminds me of so many memories. So go through your library when you're a senior and just like find songs that you can pinpoint to certain memories or talk about growing up or talk about high school, like songs like Good Old Days or Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen, stuff like that. Number 16 is one that I just think you should do for life in general. It's just life advice, and it's take pictures and videos of moments. I know a lot of people, especially like at concerts and stuff, are always like, live in the moment, live in the moment. It's 2 years after your concert and your upcoming Taylor Swift concert got canceled and you just want to go back to the Reputation Stadium to our concert in 2018. It's really nice having pictures and videos. Lots of pictures and videos in high school, especially pictures like in school. I know a lot of people take pictures at events and stuff, but I took a lot of pictures and videos and Snapchats and stuff while I was in classrooms, and yeah, I wish I would have taken more because with the way this ended, and videos will go a long way, and sometimes they bring back memories that I don't even know that I had. Do it. Live at the moment, but you can also videotape the moment. I'm just saying. So that is it for my high school advice video. I know I talked extremely fast and I don't know why I'm so energized right now and so out of breath. I want to say a few last words. High school is a wild ride. You need to live it up, embrace it, embrace every emotion that you have, and truly try to love it and just fully get the high school experience. Or if you have the worst 4 years of your life or the best 4 years of your life, you're gonna learn lessons and you're gonna grow, and there's a reason that all of the big movies and songs and stuff out there all talk about being young and being in high school and being a teenager, because it truly is the best time of your life and you won't ever get it back. So, and when you get to be a senior year in the second semester of your senior year, live it up so hard that you live it for me too, because I did not get to live it up. So live it up enough for 2 people so I can live vicariously through you. Thank you guys so much, and if you have any more high school advice, link it down below. I promise no matter what happens, you will be okay, and stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye guys, I love you all.